gummed up. Obviously, the blade tolerances in here is pretty bad, or pretty tight, so having that, you know, when it's full like that, it's going to be gummed up no matter what because the blade's getting chewed up. But almost immediately frees up with this internal spring. Let's do it one more time with the wave spring. Well, at least we don't have to worry about that spring falling out. It's already locked. I mean, holy cow. Can't move it at all like that. Okay, so just knocking that dirt out of there. If that dirt was wet, there's no way it would come out that easy. We'll do it one more time and try to lock up that other one, completely lock it up like this one just did. So after watching playback here, I noticed that the space where the wave spring goes, whether the spring is there or not, it's susceptible to debris collecting there. And if any debris is, you know, where that wave spring goes, it's going to stop the button from being depressed. So now I'm thinking that maybe for the next video, I'm going to go ahead and try to find some sort of like foam washer that will keep debris out from underneath that button. That way, no matter what debris gets in there, the button can still be depressed. We'll keep well, I think it's still, I don't know. I can't, I don't know if I want to call that better or not. The other part of that might just be the dirt getting into those crevices in there, just locking the button up no matter what. That's weird. Yep, just locks it right up every time. So that did loosen up fairly quickly. I'm going to try the wave spring again. Yeah, still same as the other one. Still, yeah, the other one definitely frees up quicker. I'm not saying it's better. Just got to knock the crud out of there in order to get it to free up. So I'm going to stick with that other one for now and hope to not lose my wave spring just in case. It definitely frees up quicker, no doubt. At least in my mind. It does not seat as nicely every time. It takes a, you know, like right there, it's not seated properly. Just a quick bump will fix that, but the wave, you know, AVE's design with the wave spring definitely seats nicer each time, but I think it clogs up easier as well. So hopefully he can check this out and chime in with his thoughts. I'd love to hear. You know, the easiest way to avoid this is just to not get dirt in your knife. You know, I mean, if I had a nice pocket knife, I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, you don't want to be picking up a handful of sand and dumping it in your knife. Obviously, like that dude did. Plus, you can just take it apart and get all the sand out if you did that. But good God, man. He just, he just dumps sand in there and just says, oh, it's gummed up.
Normally be burying it in dirt, but then again, sometimes I do. You know, whether I'm out hunting or skinning an animal that lands on the ground. Now, granted, that's not what this is for, but you know, it is a utility knife. It's made to do dirty jobs sometimes. So, yeah, The Wave Spring definitely has a better fit, no doubt, but it clogs up easier in my experiment. So I'm gonna leave it like this just because it does clear out quicker. Just a couple quick taps. If it does get jammed up, a couple quick taps. And yeah, and I don't really mind having that button do that to me almost every single time. You know, get off center like, well, okay, of course now I can't get it to do it, but there, like that. It's still not going anywhere, and a light push in either direction gets it to fully seat. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it not locking for me. And honestly, a better spring, you know, maybe a thinner, stiffer spring where you could get a couple extra wraps in there might work better for keeping it seated properly. That could definitely work. Or maybe a wave spring or a three-sided wave spring, something that you know, is very shallow, doesn't take up a lot of space, but it'll still give you a decent amount of feedback. So I'll probably look into that. I'll take the measurements of this spring and go ahead and see if I can't order a couple, you know, 3 and 4 sided wave springs, a single layer. That way we don't have, I don't know, was there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wraps on this one? It's honestly just a lot of material. So that material, when you scrunch it down or squeeze it down, it takes up a lot of space. That space is easily taken up by a grain or two of sand in there as well. So that's all I got for you today. Got any thoughts on this guy? Go ahead and throw something in the comments. Again, hopefully AVE can check this out and let us know what you think. And there was a comment on one of my other videos about bluing the stainless. And if anybody's got any experience with that or doing it, please go ahead and throw something in the comments as well. I don't think I would do it to mine now just because I've got so much time into cleaning it and sanding it and polishing it. And but I'd still like to see it. And if you can send me a photo or two at TusaAcres@gmail.com, I'll go ahead and put it in the next video. So hey, thanks for watching.
Of course you will. The sun responds to Asmongold. What's the hack? What the fuck? Oh, that's the stupidest life hacks video I've ever seen. I figured out why Candace keeps attacking Erica. Alright, what we need to do. We need to go on a jetpack joyride. Jetpack joyride. Had to set up OBS for it first. Feature. Properties. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yep, let's go. A little bit of stake.io. I was away, so they're going to reward me. Not enough to level up, apparently. But first, I'm going to do something, y'all. Bum, ba-da, ba, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, ba-da, bum, bum. See if this works. Here's this though. Twitch, YouTube chat are working, but not Rumble chat. Oh, boom. Rumble chat is not working. Let's go to Rumble. It appears as though there's no chat. Oh, I see the problem. The video, it appears as though there's no Privado. My content. Edit. I don't want it to be private. There. I can make the recording private after the stream ends, though. So there's that. Now the chat might work. Let's try the chat now. Give it a little. Oops. Are we live? Or are we Memorex? Oh shit, still no chat and Rumble. Hmm. Now there's chat. Boom. I have to restart. I have to restart. I think we're connected. We're not. Let's try start over. End, end, end.